Hey, some house cleaning before we get too carried away here with the rest of the day and all the adventures I'm gonna have. Hey Joe. Hey Joe, why don't you look up there to like the top right corner of your screen up there? Is that filling up the old iPad a little bit better for you? Yeah, everyone, Joe was he was throwing a lot of hate my way because I was holding my phone the incorrect way apparently. So today we're gonna try it out doing it the right way. I'm not good at doing stuff the right way, but I'm going to give it a shot today. Also, if you're wondering who Joe is, I'm going to tag him in a comment down below, and you can click on his name there, deal. And a picture's going to come up, and you're going to look at that dude, and you're going to be like, whoa, that's a friendly dude. We should be friends. Then, but he doesn't want to be your friend because he's not as friendly as he looks, and also he's getting kind of old, so you might want to leave him alone. They get grumpy as they get older, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, let me know if this sideways phone thing is the way the cool kids are doing it nowadays. Because I want to fit in, be important and everything. Yo, it's off the hook right now, I'll tell you that right now. Yesterday I got a phone call from Maddie, and she was like, hey, oh, who's Maddie? Maddie's this really cool girl that I work with. She's the one that says like, hey, take your truck over here and then pick up this stuff and then deliver it. And I was like, hey, she called, she's like, hey, what time are you gonna be there? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be there at 10 o'clock. You know what time I got here? 10 o'clock. She didn't like throw a party for me or make a big deal about it or nothing. It was more or less like, good job, boy. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. But tell you what, when that old direct deposit hits the old bank account there, it's gonna feel a lot like a party. I was hoping to get some more footage of unloading and getting everything down there at the receiver, but man, that dude, he was in a hurry. He was like, hey, I've got a date for lunch, like with a woman. And I was like, say no more, my friend. I'm rolling these straps up like 3 seconds a piece. This is gonna be off the hook, trust me right now. So he got to go hang out with his gal, and I got to make some money, so that was pretty cool. But he was like one of these happy kind of mean guys. Happy kind of mean is like a reference to Patrick McManus. If you don't know who Patrick McManus is, if you meet the following 3 criteria, you need to hit up Patrick McManus. If you know how to read and you like to laugh and you're a fan of hanging out in the great out of doors, you need to read some Patrick McManus. He's dope. But he has this great story called Scritch's Creek where he talks about happy kind of mean people. That was this guy, because he was like, don't go that way. Go out this other way that's different than the way you came in, otherwise you'll get screwed. So I'm going out the way that he told me. He gave me the directions over to the truck stop, and I was looking around and I was like, man, I never get to see this kind of thing, like driving a truck. There was like kids playing in the front yard of suburban Nashville. I'm like on this narrow street and there's mailboxes and stuff, and I'm like, this is like definitely not a truck route. So that was real cool of that guy to help me out and give me the scenic route of Laverne, Tennessee. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Also, I got a call there from Matt. Matt's kind of like Maddie. He's like one of these guys that tells me where the trailer needs to go and where I need to be going to pick up some more freight. And he was like, check it out, dude. I've got a load that picks up in Kentucky, and then it's headed over there to Portland, Oregon. Are you interested in that? And I was like, oh man, I told him I need to put a call in there to the old wife, and probably gonna have to call my investment advisor, because I just honestly don't know if I can even handle that kind of money right now. I just don't even know what I'd do with it. But then I realized I'm a grown man, I can make my own decisions, so I just went ahead and said, yeah, I'll go to Portland. I'll take those miles. So that's what we're gonna do now. Pretty sweet. Whoa, hey, I know exactly what you're thinking. You're like, you saw that last little clip and you're like, dude, that guy's hands are dirty and he's touching his face. Well, I just went in and I went ahead and washed the old hands there. Could have done a little bit better on the fingernails, but I got to get up the road there to Kentucky and we'll get it squared away there for sure, because I've been to this place before and they have a nice bathroom, and so I'm real looking forward to that. Hey, yeah, stop touching your face. And that's not even a message to you, the viewer. That's just a message to Jesse. Like, hey, when are you going to stop touching your face, buddy? Probably freaking never. My face is nice. I like touching it. Oh, onwards and upwards. Kentucky. That spells Kentucky. And if I was more lyrical, I would be able to, like, emulate a song that's about that. But it just came out like words. My bad. Now I'm just waiting for the security guard to get on the CB radio there and tell me to go get loaded. So I'm just kind of hanging out. Almost didn't make it in here because got myself a little bit of a cold going on, and I just got over my last cold like 2 weeks ago. And this place, they made me fill out a health questionnaire, and they almost said, hey, dude, you might be too sick. But then they let me in. So if anything happens, it's probably going to be my fault. Anyways, just hanging out here. Hey, I heard some cool thing over the CB. Another driver had gone in the gate and he got lost back in this complex somewhere, and he got on the CB and he told the guard shack lady, he was like, I'm as lost as last year's Easter egg, except he had a real thick southern accent on account of I'm in Kentucky. It was the funniest thing I've heard all day. I was like, that's a good line. Yeah. Cool stuff. It's a really nice day though. I'm hoping I can get out of here and get loaded and get a few more miles down the road. That would be pretty sweet. We'll see what happens. Hey guys, still waiting to get loaded. Just hanging out. This has got to end. This has got to stop. I've been switching stuff back and forth between trucks, and I let this top bunk get away from me. We're going to fix that right now. This is awful. Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm a slob. Taking a little break there from the organization project, you know, go to work or whatever. So that'll be fun. Here's a real bummer. This is my 9-foot tarp, 9-foot sides. That's the tallest point. It's too tall for my 6-foot tarps, my smaller tarps. But I don't have a string of D-rings high up enough on this tarp to be able to use it, so I'm gonna have to cross back and forth with the rope. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, well, they kicked me outside because they saw that this was going to take a while. Other people need to get loaded. So, oh shoot. It's already going not so crazy hot. Oh. Well. Oh. That's how it's turning out so far. Yeah, I'm not super happy with it. To be honest with you, this was the best idea I could come up with. I'm probably going to call people smarter than me tomorrow and ask them how they would do this. Honestly, if it wasn't for that right there, I almost might be willing to call this a success. I have a strong suspicion I'm going to be retarping this tomorrow, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send this into my driver coach. That's one cool thing about where I work. We have driver coaches. Their whole job is to just help us with all these day-to-day issues. So my driver coach is Miss Lori. Hopefully I can get a hold of her in the morning and she'll tell me exactly how to do this. Yeah, I did the best I could do under the circumstance, I think, unless I'm missing something. Without access to that row of D rings, I wasn't really sure what all to do. Hey, up over there is my ramen and emergency like dry food stuff in the Marshall's bag. We got towels and clean microfiber towels. Then these are like electronics boxes. Back there's my canned food, some extra roll of paper towels. Those two little bags there are my toiletry bags. I got a couple black bins. One's full of like hygiene stuff. The other one's full of like supplements and medicine and things like that. Then my paperwork binder. Oh, what else we got? My dirty clothes. And then my clean clothes. Is that even any better at all? I'm not even sure that I made much of a difference from how it was before, but man, made me feel good. I guess it's time to actually like do the sleep or whatever, and then we'll give it a shot in the morning. Pretty darn good day, honestly. That tarp was a little bit challenging, but yeah, I'm happy to be working, to be honest with you. So it's all positive. Oh yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to work on letting you know there what the playlist was like while I was organizing the top bunk. And it was Zach Brown Band covering Ray LaMontagne's Jolene, which is pretty good, except the tempo's too fast, so I feel like Zach Brown kind of sped it up too much. SOB, Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, no complaints there, awesome music. And then Bertha, Grateful Dead cover by Los Lobos, which is probably my favorite version of that song, to be honest with you. And yeah, there might have been another one in there. No, I think that was about it. Oh yeah. Leaving Louisiana in the Broad Daylight, Emmylou Harris covering Rodney Crowell. So pretty good mix of music there. Do you guys like it when I tell you about what I'm listening to when I'm doing stuff? Or is that for my own enjoyment? I like it. I think I'm going to keep doing it.